Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be talking about the Purge, the election year trailer. So basically, everyone probably knows what the Purge is. Basically, it's a day. Basically, it's a full day or night. I think it's a day where all crime is legal, including murder. They really like to point that out that murder is legal. But I think most people know the gist of the plot and all that. So I'm just going to get into the trailer. So this is the third installment to the series, and this is going to be coming out, funny enough, on July 4th. And this actually is kind of a relevant movie. It's about the election year, which, funny enough, is a very hot topic in real life. And basically, they have a senator running for president to try and get rid of the purge, and obviously, there's a shit ton of people who don't want that to happen. So she has a target on her back already, with or without the Purge Night. So basically, from what I could get out of the trailer, the storyline is that the guy from the guy from the last movie, I forgot the actor's name. The guy from the last movie is like her hired bodyguard to help her get rid of the Purge, because he was going to partake in the Purge, but eventually he didn't partake in the purge. He helped people, avoid the purge. So basically, the whole plot of the story is that on the purge night, the senator is in danger, obviously, and the main objective is for the senator to be safe so that she can live on to become president and get rid of the purge. Now, I already know there's some plot holes in this. The first one is, why didn't she just leave the country ahead of time? That's the biggest plot hole already, is why didn't she just leave the country? I mean, if you know this shit's gonna happen, and you know how many people love the fucking purge, why would you stay in America knowing that you could be killed with no ramifications, So, that's the biggest plot hole so far, is why didn't she just leave the country? But, will any movie be without plot holes like that? So that's the one big plot hole. And I know another thing people are really critical about is how they say, oh, the movie shows the whole movie. The trailer shows the whole movie. Oh. And, I'm not going to say that it really didn't, but I guess people are really upset that we got to see the scene, in the first trailer at least, where they actually capture her. Apparently, the abolish, the supremacists for the purge, the people who are pro purge, pro purge basically, they basically get a hold of her, and we know that she gets captured ultimately, and is that the end? Who knows? Maybe that's fucking 40. Maybe that's 30 minutes into the movie. I don't know. I can't say that that's the end, or that's the beginning, or the end, or the middle. I don't know. But I thought the scene was pretty cool. I didn't really think much of it until I saw other people reacting to the trailer, or and I started seeing the comments about how people were upset about, oh, this ruined the movie. This is a short 2-minute movie. I know everything that's happening. I mean, who knows? Maybe they threw that in there for us to be under the pretense that that was the end, or that was near the end, and maybe that was just thrown in there intentionally for us to think that. But I'm not the one. I have no involvement with the movie, so I can't say. Now, the one thing I will say that I love about the Purge Anarchy, and that I can tell I love from this movie, is the mask. I am a huge fan of the Purge mask. Whoever makes the mask for those movies are fucking genius. The one mask I want is the fucking Statue of Liberty mask in the in the first trailer for the third movie. I thought that was fucking badass. That's one thing I also like about these movies, is how creative the people, whoever makes these masks, how creative they get to making these masks. I think that's pretty cool. So, I wasn't a big fan of the first Purge. I thought it wasn't scary. It was not even that entertaining. The trailer made it look scary. It made it look interesting. And so I saw it, and I was like, this is fucking terrible. But the second one, was really good. I mean, it had a solid storyline, it had a whole lot of action, it actually explained the original reason for the Purge, it gave background on the development of the Purge, it had characters that we got backstories on and that we actually kind of came to understand and somewhat got attached to. Not really, but sorta. It was just it was miles and miles better than the first one. And seeing from this trailer, it seems like the third one is going to be as good, if not better, than the second one. But, a trailer is as deceiving as ever. I thought the first movie was going to be good, and it turned out to be terrible. This, it seems like they learned their lesson from the first one. They learned that the first one wasn't really that good, and they saw that people really liked the second one. So I see from the trailer they're taking a lot of elements like being out at night and the whole all the mask and creepy mask and all the blood and gore shit. I see they're incorporating that a lot in the third one from this trailer. So I like how they're actually building upon the two previous movies and what people liked out of that, and they're trying to implement that into the third one. I like that. So, yeah, that's all I can really talk about for the trailer so far, because this is the only first trailer to come out, and it was only 2 minutes, but I'm super pumped, and tell me what you guys thought of it. Did you guys think it was showing too much, or do you not really care about the Purge series, Tell me about what you think about this in the comments. So, that's all for now, and as always, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.